Yeah, it's time to show your true colors as a group. If you want to know how you feel about him, then I suppose do something. They're testing him. I feel like they're testing him. Yang Tangsan and his group. I feel like they are young people. They want to take a charge to things. And I think specifically with Tangsan, he thinks he's physically able to get revenge for his family. In general, he has a lot of hope and dreams that I feel like he wants to accomplish. Captured. Ning Rongrong is captured by her own family, okay? Like, her family members were just like, I'm taking you back home. Medicine. So the medicine that Hang San's mother gave him, and I feel like he probably picked out a lot of medicine from that place. He's auctioning it off so that the money from the auction can help them get into the competition that they want to compete in. Yeah. So now that things are back to normal, we get to see some normal interactions, such as Xiao Wu, Rongrong, and Zhu Ruqing just literally just talking about love. And specifically, they talk about relationships. Xiao Wu, in front of them, she shows that she's emotionally weirded out. Like, she doesn't really know how to deal with her own weird emotions inside of her towards Tang San. And the other girls are just like, excuse me, I've been feeling these things so much. I know these feelings you're thinking, Xiao Wu, and I'm gonna tell you that these feelings are completely normal. And I know it seems very strange to have these feelings, but they're all part of liking someone. Xiao Wu takes it to the next level, where she tries to figure out whether she likes him by trying to kiss him. Now, when I was watching this scene, I was thinking in my head, Xiao Wu, why would you do that? Because, okay, I know it's probably something you thought, okay, maybe this would work. For me, I just find it weird for someone to test that they like someone by kissing. Do people do that? Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe other people do that and I'm just thinking it's weird when it's actually normal. So another memorable scene is we see Rongrong and her family. So her family meaning her father and her grandpa. So yeah, and they seem like really lovely people. Yeah, that's my first impression of them. And because Rongrong is captured, Osuke starts to get really worried and goes in to save her. And actually goes through this really dramatic kind of wait and figuring out that her family member actually captured her. And yeah, it's just a very funny scene of just Osuke trying to like have a battle with Rongrong's grandpa. This really shows you that Osuke really likes Ning Rongrong. It's just, wow. Osuke, you don't get her feelings right now. You don't get her true intentions. Oh, I see what she's doing here. She just wants to be with, Arlong just wants to be with Xiaogang. Rescued. Osuke managed to rescue Ning. Well, it's actually rescued with a question mark because technically Ning Rongrong didn't really need rescuing, but Osuke thought, whatever, I'm just gonna call it rescuing Ning Rongrong because literally just saved her from the grasps of her family. Dragon. So we get to see Arlong's powers, which it's kind of like dragon power, similar to her name. Arlong. Long means dragon, so she has dragon powers. Leveled. Everyone in the academy has leveled up to level 4. almost everyone. But by the next few episodes, I'm pretty sure everyone goes up to level 4. Tang San and Xiao Wu, they were able to auction off the medicine, get the money, and use it to pay off the fee for the competition. Or another way to explain it is like they were able to use the money they got from auctioning the medicine for the competition. Another memorable scene is we get to see Arlong's power, and it's really badass. It's such a badass power. Now, Arlong and Xiaogang's relationship is a lot more, we get to know a lot more about their relationship because Arlong has revealed that Xiaogang has seen her naked, essentially. So I think that's probably one reason why she started liking him or had the thought of, oh, if this happened, then maybe he should marry me because he literally saw my naked bod. They were meant to be from the start. We also get to see the scene where Osuke is battling using his powers. I think I've seen him battling once, but this is like the first time where I get to see him using it by himself against an opponent. Rong! Go Rong! I know, even when they're wearing a cloak, it's just like I totally can see you. Grandpa and father. He does not look like a grandpa, and he does not mess around. Awaken. Tang San, Ma Hongjun, and Dai Mubai have awakened after sleeping. Because, okay, so the concept is, thing that you guys may or may not know is that after they defeat a beast, they basically stay in hibernation and then wake up and level up. Yeah, that's how it works. So it's like they kind of get the beast or creature into their system and then wake up as like a newly upgraded person. Badass. So after Tang San awakes after defeating the beast, we get to see his badass powers after leveling up. Yeah, so we get to see how awesome he is, basically. Master. Tang San is a master? Yeah, okay, so Tang San is basically a young master. So, like, I don't really get it still. Like, I guess back before he was born, his father had connections with people, his family had connections with people, and he's a young master. So one memorable scene, this isn't really one memorable scene, it's actually kind of two scenes that I felt like were very memorable, and it's memorable is not the right word to describe it. It's just really epic, where we see Ning Rongrong and Zhu Ruqing's battle scenes, their fight scenes for the competition. Yeah, so like after Osuke did his fighting, Ning Rongrong went up and fought, and then Zhu Ruqing went up and fought. And yeah, like I really find just, I like, it was epic and I guess memorable because we get to see each member fighting singularly. Yeah. So after Tang San wakes up, we get to see his fighting scene, and his fighting scene, he just wins easily, and it's like an easy victory for him. So Tang San finds out that he's a young master after fighting this wise elderly man who kind of tells him about his family secret. And no one actually, this is like the first time we actually know a bit more information about his family secrets and stuff. And this elderly old man is one of the keys to learning about Tang San's family secrets. This is so cute. Daimobei is looking after Zhuruqing when she got hurt. Ooh. Yeah, when you see someone in slow motion, you totes like them, okay? Yeah. Deviation. We find out that Ye Zhiqiu has deviated from his master and secretly wants to disobey his master. And now, who is his master? His master is basically Tang San's fake dad. Like, the guy who looks like his dad but isn't his dad. So yeah, Ye Zhiqiu has something up his sleeve. Sweetness. So many couples. There's Tang San and Xiao Wu, Daimobei and Zhuruqing. There's also Xianggang. There's also Tang San's mentor Xiaogang and Arlong. There's also Ning Rongrong and Osuke. So much sweetness. It's just cute, yeah. Fearsome. The students of Douluo Academy work together. They are a fearsome group. Yeah, because, like, you can't beat them, okay? Like, their teamwork is invincible. One memorable scene is where we see that Ye Zhiqiu, without his behind his master's back, he goes to see Tang San and tells Tang San that he wants to take actions upon himself to his master because he knows he doesn't like what his master is doing, so he wants to deviate. And again, we also realize that Ye Zhiqiu's powers is actually quite a mystery. So you know how I think I originally thought he used some sort of poison to poison people, but it's actually not that simple. It's not that simple. His powers are not that simple, and in a simpler term, I would describe his powers as parasitical. Another memorable scene to scene 2 and 1 is where we see two couples, their lovely moments. We see Daimobei taking care of Zhuruqing when she's hurt, and Zhuruqing feeling so embarrassed that you can tell, it's the first time we see her all flushy, having feeling really flushed. And then there's Xiao Wu and Tang San. Xiao Wu is starting to see Tang San in slow motion. That's cute, just seeing him hammer something and then see it in slow motion. Well, the last scene of the episode is very memorable, is where we see a 5 versus 5 fight between the Douluo Academy students and another academy group of people, a group of students. And spoiler alert, Douluo Academy students win. I mean, even if I didn't know, I knew they would win. They were confident. They made plans. They also had strategies. So good for them.